Here's another one where we're given information and have to work backwards and find the equation. So start with a sketch of what's going on. There's focus points at plus and minus 5 and 8. So this is not drawn to scale. But I just need to know, what does the picture look like? And a major axis. So the focus points are always on the major axis, so that means that it's going to be an ellipse going like this. A major axis length of 16, which means this should go out to 8 and negative 8. So that's going to be the vertices, and so it's going to be an ellipse looking something like this. Alright, and then find the equation of that ellipse. So we have this distance from the center to a focus point. That's the distance C. And we've got this distance from the center out to the end point is 8. So I'll measure it this way. The distance out this way is 8, and that's called A. And the general form for an ellipse looks like this. So we need to find out the B. Well, that uses the formula that C squared is equal to A squared minus B squared. And we've got the A and the C, so we can use this to find the B. So the C is this distance, which is a length of 5. The A is from the middle out to the end, which is a length of 8. So it's going to be 25 and then subtract 64. So 25 subtract 64 is negative 39, but then this one's negative, so multiply both sides by negative 1, and we've got 39. And then take the square root of that. Actually, we don't need to take the square root of that because according to the general formula, it's b squared that goes right here, not b. So I don't need to solve for b, just b squared. Okay, then I'm ready to make my equation for an ellipse. So if this was centered at the origin, I would just leave this as x and y. But its center is at 0, 8. So this is going to be x minus 0 is squared. And this is going to be y minus 8 is squared, so that the center is at 0, 8. And then this needs to be a squared, so that's going to be 8 squared. And this needs to be the b squared. And then notice that this is longer on the x in the horizontal direction, or the x direction, and that this is the bigger number when you compare these two. So I seem to have it set up right. There's the equation.